Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing a yes or no question, but in a very fun way. In each pile you're gonna ask 3 questions that you are wondering about with a certain topic. So I don't advise you to ask 3 random questions about 3 different topics, but within each pile that you choose, regard each pile as a certain area of your life where you get to ask 3 yes or no questions, get the answer to them, and then we're going to be taking a look at a message that you're meant to hear right now within this specific area of your life. So you could perhaps choose the first pile for one area, the second pile for another, and the third pile in a third, or you can just pick one pile for a specific area that you want to know more information about. So this is how we're going to be doing the reading, and let's pick 3 piles together. I see 1. I see 2 actually. 1, 2, and thank you, and 3. Let me add the crystals so that you have time to meditate on the cards and pick which crystal you're the most drawn to. So for pile number 1, it's going to be the Sodalite. Let me adjust that. It's going to be the Sodalite point, and this is what your crystal looks like. There we go. Let's add it right there for pile number 1. As for pile number 2, you have the Calcite point, and this is what your crystal looks like. There you go. We'll place it right there. And for pile number 3, we have the blue Onyx, and this is what your crystal looks like. The blue Onyx point, of course, and this is what your crystal looks like. All right, let's place it right there. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that is probably the pile for you here today. And as I mentioned, you can allocate each pile to a certain area of your life, get to ask yes or no questions about it, and get a specific message that you're meant to hear with regards to this area. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Sodalite point. Let me adjust that. There we go. Let's keep it right here. And as you know, this reading is about a certain topic. 3 questions within a certain topic. It's the way the reading is designed, especially that we're going to take a look at a message that you're meant to hear with regards to this topic. If you have other questions with regards to other topics or areas in your life, please feel free to choose another pile that you're also drawn to answer these questions for you. Okay, so think of 3 questions that you want in your reading with regards to a certain area of your life. And here in the card that you've picked, we have 3 symbols. You're going to take a look at these 3 symbols and allocate a specific question to each of these, and then there is a small tiny yes or no message in the guidebook with regards to each one that will answer your question before we take a look at the general message that you're meant to hear in this topic. So as you can see, you have the first symbol is coffin, the second symbol is candle snuffer, and the third symbol is the wheel. Pause if you need to think about a different question for each of these three symbols. And when you're done, click play again, and let's together read what your messages or the answers to your questions are. All right, first things first, let's take a look at the coffin. So the coffin is 145, message number 145. And the answer to your question with the coffin, with regards to the coffin symbol, is yes. If you had a question, it is a yes. And it says, there's a tiny message that goes with it as well. In case this resonates with you, I'll read it out. But your answer is yes. So the message is, floating gently across the sky was cloud holding your answer. So this may resonate with you in one way or the other. All right, so coffin is a yes. Let's now take a look at the candle snuffer and see the answer to your question. All right. That's message 47. The answer to this is no. And if you want to hear the message, it says, the winds have shifted and carry with them your answer. All right. As for the last symbol, you have the wheel, and it will be the last answer to your yes or no question. Let's check out the wheel. It's message number 71. There we go. And your answer is no. It says, hidden deep within the fog, your answer was found. All right, so hold on. You've heard a bunch of yes or and no's with regards to the questions you had. Let's hear what your general message is from the universe with regards to what you've just seen. It can give you either a confirmation or an understanding of what you just heard. So we'll be shuffling and picking straight from the piles. We'll be using an oracle deck, a tea leaf deck, and a tarot deck, as you can see. They're all ready for your reading. One card already fell out, so we'll be taking a look at that. All right. And last but not least, of course, your tarot deck. And let's shuffle with intention. What message are you supposed to receive with regards to the topic that you have on your mind? All right, my dear pile number one. So the first thing that we see in your message is Mars in Taurus with defense. How interesting. Okay. You also have bow. You are highly thought of. Let's pick up another tea leaf since we divided it into two. Wow, coins, money will be coming to you. So this could be actual money coming in, but if it's a different question, then it seems like some sort of blessing in the situation, let me adjust that, is coming for you. All right. Let's now pick up your tarot deck and see what you have. So you have the Three of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, two aces. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing what's going on here. And you have the Hanged Man. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. let's pick up two more tarot cards. You have Temperance, and you have the Three of Wands. So this is what I'm seeing here. With defense, it seems to me like perhaps something stood in your way with whatever you are inquiring about. You wanted to achieve something, but with the Three of Swords, it may not have gone your way, and it took you off guard with the Hanged Man. You weren't expecting things to go the way you are seeing it go, and so you may be wondering a lot about how it's going to be resolved. That could be the situation. So definitely with defense here, I can see that although it did not go the way initially that you wanted, we do see with the bow here, as exactly as it says, you are highly thought of, and you will be getting a huge blessing in return, even though initially it did not work out in the way that you had expected. Two aces in your reading, my dear pile number one, shows that there's a clear beginning or a clear offer in this situation that will balance things out with the Temperance card. And with the Three of Wands, I do see you taking on the journey, accepting the benefits coming from this, either shifting roads or starting anew within this situation. So you will be getting a lot of benefits, like we can see. There's a new start, or there's a clear offer with the Ace of Swords. There's a clear offer. There's no way with the two aces coming right after each other to emphasize the fact that there is an offer or a solid beginning that will really clear the air, start anew, and help you take on a new, fresh journey. Let's pull out 3 cards to see if there is any advice for you. Actually, 2 oracle decks and 1 tarot card. So you have Venus in Scorpio with secrets. Interesting. You have the crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Again, clear new beginning, rebirth of the situation, or a new beginning altogether. And you have, actually 2 came out. They came out together. You have the High Priestess, secrets, and the Two of Wands. It's no coincidence that you would get secrets twice. So your advice here, it seems, to not talk about the situation a lot. Don't reveal maybe your cards, your next steps. Keep your cards close to your chest and have great trust with the High Priestess that the universe will be taking care of you. As you take action, do know that you are highly taken care of in this situation. Just like the crib, it shows a baby, and it shows us that you're being nurtured by the universe. The Two of Wands here is the real advice out of all. Keep the secrets, of course, like we said. Do know that you are taken care of. But with the High Priestess and the Two of Wands, there's a strong advice here of opening. Keep your mind open and explore with the Two of Wands. Maybe what you're exploring will go your way. It may not, and maybe the universe is going to get you something better. But you are at this point being advised to have an open mind and to plan ahead with what you want to do. And that, my dear pile number one, is your reading with regards to the 3 questions. I really hope you've enjoyed your reading. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. This book could really help you out in setting your goals and achieving your dreams. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it in the first place. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the journey. And so if you're interested in checking it out, You'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook, by the way, if you enjoy listening to your books. And my dear pile number 1, it was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the calcite point. This is your crystal. Let's keep it right there. And as you know, in this reading, you're going to be asking 3 questions, but these 3 questions are within a specific topic or area in your life, because we're going to be drawing specific and important messages that you're meant to hear about them anyways after we take a look at your yes or no quickly. But if you want other questions to be answered in your life, perhaps you can click on another pile that you're drawn to for other areas in your life. All right, so let's flip the card. The way this is going to work is that you are going to allocate a different yes or no question to every symbol that you see on the card. So the first symbol is the spatula. The second symbol is the box cutter. And the third symbol is the sand timer. So take your time, pause the video if needed be, to think of your 3 questions and allocate the 3 questions to the 3 symbols. And in a matter of seconds, we're going to be opening your guidebook and taking a look at whether each symbol has a yes or no. There's also a tiny message to each one, so perhaps you would want to listen to them. They could resonate to your question. All right. Let's now take a look at the first symbol with the spatula and see if the answer to your question is a yes or no. So, spatula. There we go. Right. So the spatula is message number 81. Your message is no. And the message connected to it is the stars have aligned to create your answer. All right. The second one is the box cutter, and let's see the answer to your question. With the box cutter, we have message number 36. There we go. And message number 36 is a yes. Also, the message relating to your symbol or to your question says, the sunrise holds promise for something new as well as your answer. All right, third question with the sand timer. Let's take a look at whether this question answers a yes or a no. So, sand timer, it's message number 80. You already had 81. How interesting. All right. So, these could be related. These questions could be related. The answer is no. And the message related to it is, the clouds have parted to reveal your answer. Okay. So, now that you have your quick yes or no answers to your question, let's see what the universe wants to tell you about this specific topic in mind, what's going on, and perhaps advice. We'll see what the cards have for you. All right, so as you can see, we have one oracle card, one oracle deck, we have 2 tea leaves, and actually, and we have a tarot deck for your reading. When I said actually, I was going to allocate for this pile another deck, but it seems like we're meant to be using this tarot deck throughout the reading. Okay, so your cards are shuffled. Let's also shuffle your tarot deck with the intention of this reading. It seems like this needs to come out, so we'll take it. And we want to know what important message is there for pile number 2 with regards to the questions or the topic that they have in mind, please. Okay. So, my dear pile number 2, right off the bat, you have the wind chimes. with peace and harmony. Such a beautiful card. Let's pick up another tea leaf. You have tent, temporary situation. Wonderful. You also have Saturn in Leo with generosity. Whoa, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This looks like a very favorable reading. You have the 4 of Pentacles, and look at that 4 of Pentacles. Your reading has a lot of abundance, it seems, to it. You have abundance or great luck or having what you want in abundance. You have the Page of Wands. Wow, wow. Very, very positive reading for sure. You have the Devil card. Let's pick out 2 more tarot cards. The 3 of Wands. And you have, wow, the 4 of Wands. Very positive cards overall. I do see the Devil card, and I do see Saturn. So there may have been a difficulty, or maybe you're going through a difficulty, or maybe there is a difficulty in general related to the topic you're inquiring about. But I do see with the Sand Timer that things do take time. And with the Devil card appearing in your reading, it shows that if you are worried about something that's not really going to go your way, take a look at your cards. The energy is just amazing. Things are gonna work out with regards to this area in your life. I see the 3 of Wands, things are working out. The 4 of Wands, you're celebrating. 4 of Pentacles, you're surrounded by the things that are important and dear to you that you want to have or achieve. Page of Wands is someone enjoying life, being excited about life. So overall, and the 10 of Pentacles, let's not forget that. That's an excess of an energy, having everything that you want and more. So overall, I don't know what this topic, of course, is about, but I do see with the Devil card, there is the idea of illusion. With everything working out fine or about to work out fine, especially with the peace and harmony showing up, what you may be worried about could be a very temporary situation, pile number 2. The Devil card also shows that this could be an illusion, meaning that whatever may not be going right is simply an illusion. It's not the real deal. It's not the situation. It's not how things are going to go. Because the way things are looking like to me in terms of the energy of your reading in this area of your life is that it may take a bit of time, but certainly this is going to be something that you will love, and you will be very blessed. Pile number 2 in this area of your life, as you can see depicted in your cards very, very clearly. Okay, well, since this has to do with timing, let's pick up timing cards. I know there is timing in the tea leaves, so let's pick up a month. But please don't take timing too seriously with tarot. Do know that things will work out when they're supposed to. It specifically says as well, temporary situation. So the overall situation forever, it looks like it's it's looking bright and beautiful. And so if you already have what you want, then it's here for you to keep it with the peace and harmony, and you're moving away from what used to be a temporary situation, because the reading is very positive. But if you're still not there, then of course it looks like you're entering this phase. So when is the question? You have the 8 of Pentacles, right? And you have November. You know, November reminds me also of 11. 11 is a very divine number. So let me reflect on the cards. So obviously, right off the bat, but this is not for everyone, I'll give you the different options that I see with timing. So 8 could be August, November could be November, but also with 11 and 8, The ones in the November could be January. Also, this Eight of Pentacles is working on two of the Eight of Pentacles. So maybe something is ready by February. Maybe something is starting perhaps towards the end of January. And maybe something would show up by February. Of course, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this now, then the dates apply. Okay, finally, with regards to your reading, I want to pick out some cards and see what are you advised to do? What is the universe advising you to do with regards to the situation we're taking a look at, right? So you have Saturn in Sagittarius with fulfillment. Wow. You have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. You keep getting very cool cards. I mean, I gotta say this. If this has to do with your work or financial questions, oh wow. This is, I mean, the bag full of money here and the coins everywhere and the wealth you keep getting in your cards is unbelievable. If this doesn't have to do with your work, it really does look like you're bagging something. You're getting something that you want. In fact, this is the talisman of winning the lottery. So you're getting something that not everyone gets to have. You are so lucky in this pile. My dear pile number 2. So let's pick out 2 tarot cards for advice along with these. King of Pentacles. I mean, the cards keep saying wealth. If this is a question about money, ooh, I don't know what to tell you. And you have the Two of Swords. So, what is your advice? Your advice is very clear because 3/4 of your reading is showing you a promise. It's showing you that things are going to be more than you can expect. There is abundance of whatever it is that you're wishing or hoping for. And so the Two of Swords really advises you to have faith, although it may not be apparent in your life at the moment, whatever you're wondering about. Maybe it's taking time. That's what I keep seeing here. Maybe it's taking time, but your hopes and your dreams will be fulfilled in more than what you imagine or think or dream of, my dear pile number 2. It's so abundant. How about, since we're in your reading very quickly, I'm sure you want to know, how about we get an idea of what it is that you're receiving so big, or maybe how? The question is, how are you going to receive this? So that's the advice. Keep the faith, although you cannot yet see ahead. So how will this pop into your life? How will this happen for you? All these promises that we're seeing for you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. How will this happen? So you have the Magician. Obviously, with the Magician, the first thing I see in your reading, it's kind of like maybe more magical. So it's not like something logical that's going to happen. It's, you're going to notice, you're going to get some news with the letter here or the scroll here, where you're like, what? This is happening to me, or this is happening. I didn't know this was happening. We do see the rooster here. You're going to be alerted with some type of news that you did not know about. You also have the 5 of Swords. You have, whoa, the 10 of Wands. Yes, I see how you're feeling. Pile number 2. And you have the Justice card. I mean, it's so clear. 5 of Swords speaks about defeat. Maybe you feel defeated somehow. And the 10 of Wands shows how heavy this defeat is, or how heavy it feels in your heart. You're carrying so much in your heart. And so the way this is going to happen with the Justice card, this is going to come into balance as you receive some sort of notification, because with the rooster, an alarm ringing sound, maybe it's your phone, maybe it's a message, maybe it's an email, you're going to be notified with some news that will, with the Magician cards, almost going to feel like surreal. It's going to feel like, whoa, how is this happening to me? And this goes hand in hand with the talisman of the lottery here. You're getting something big, more than you think, that you're not expecting. And this is exactly what I see in your reading, my dear pile number 2. It's really such a cool reading. I wish you all the best of luck with this specific situation. May you always be blessed and have more than what you want. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, my dear pile number 2. This book could really help you out in setting your goals and achieving your dreams, watching it happen very easily. See, this book has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it in the first place. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pal number 2, I have enjoyed your reading immensely. I wish you the best of luck. May you be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful blue onyx point. Let's keep your crystal right there. And as you know, we're taking a look at yes or no answers to 3 questions that you have. In this reading, the 3 or no questions that you have must be related to a specific topic or area of your life, because we're going to be tying them together with a message that you need to hear right now from the universe with regards to this area of your life. But if you have other questions in other areas of your life, perhaps you can click on another pile to answer these questions specifically for you. Another pile that you are drawn to as well. So let's take a look at your card, and as you can see, there are 3 symbols. Each symbol will answer a yes or no question for you. Each one has a yes or no answer in the guidebook, along with a very small message that comes with it that might resonate for you before we take a look at your general message from the universe with regards to the answers that you've just heard and what to expect, or maybe even advice and an important message that you may hear with regards to this area of your life. All right, if you need more time to allocate each question to each symbol, please pause the video and then play to take a look at the answers for these questions. All right, let's keep your main card right there and take a look at the answer of the first question. So we're searching for mask. And mask is message number 115. Your answer, pile number 3, is no. The message related to it is: from star to star, a line is drawn and an answer revealed. All right, next symbol is the moon. Let's see what your answer to this question is. Moon is message number 116. And that is no. Etched into the land by rivers over time. From above it is clear. Right. So the third question, that's heart. Let's see what the answer is to your question. That's 76. And your answer is yes. The skies are clear as your answer. That is wonderful. Okay, so let's put your main card right there and explore what is the overall and general message from the universe with regards to this area of your life. And to do this reading, as you can see, we have an oracle deck that we will be using, and we'll also be shuffling your tea leaves so that we can freely pick out cards from them to do this reading for you. And last but not least, as you can see, we also have a tarot deck, of course, that we'll be reading from. And we want to set the intention for your reading. We want to know what is your general and important message with regards to this area of your life. All right, let's pick up your first card. I feel like this one also wants to come out. So you have the Sun in Scorpio with endurance. You have Mercury in Scorpio again with extremism. And you have Hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Let's keep it right there. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, wow, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Hermit card. Very strong Hermit. You can see the determination in the Hermit's eye here. Okay, perhaps that goes along with endurance, maybe. You have the Four of Cups, and you have the Page of Wands. Very strong energy here. So with extremism right off the bat, and so Scorpios first, that's intense energy in your reading. There is intense emotion, especially with the heart appearing as well in your reading with regards to the question you're inquiring about. It's something that you feel deeply, but also with extremism, I feel like you have to endure a difficult situation or a great challenge that may be a little unfair, or maybe you feel like even someone is being unfair to you. So either the situation or someone is being unfair. But overall, you have a lot of cups here showing that the situation is going to be handled overall in a way that you are going to love. You may not see that at the moment with the Four of Cups. You may feel hopeless. Maybe you feel like you don't have a hand in this. There isn't much you can do. That's what I see here. But you are in fact being assisted with the hand also appearing, showing in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So there is a hand helping you out. And so you may feel alone at the moment. There isn't much to do, but your reading is quite favorable, my dear pile number 3. With the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, there is a new offer of a solution to this situation, or some blessing coming in as well. Pages are messengers. You have 2 pages. You might hear about some news, or you might receive an offer. You might receive something that will put you in a very good position, although it does not look like it at the moment. And so with the endurance and with the Hermit card, having this type of awareness, I see that you're advised to keep going. Although you don't know what's going on with the Mask and the Moon, you really cannot see ahead. You're not sure how this can be resolved, how it can happen. We do see assistance coming up, helping you with this situation. Keep being determined. And with the Hermit card, do know that there is more to the universe than what meets the eye. Pile number 3. In fact, do you see with the Page of Wands here, they have a feather, a peacock feather, showing that from a sad situation, so extreme here, from an extremely maybe bad situation, you're going to an extremely good situation where maybe you're standing out, where you're unique in the blessing that you are receiving. So hold on, my dear pile number 3. It may not be looking to you as favorable at the moment, but really far ahead, it's looking wonderful. The other opposite of the spectrum. You're going to be doing beautiful. You're going to love what you are going to be experiencing with the situation, either with the same person or the same situation, or that you could be you could be taken out from the situation and put in another. Not sure. Let's see what it is. 6 of Swords. You're moving from this situation and you're getting into another favorable, beautiful one that actually makes you stand out and puts you in a very unique situation. Again, with the extremism, it's the other end of the spectrum where you're really happy here, pile number 3. And I can really see that the situation could be really tough on you to endure. And that's why you have extremism with hand here. It's like you're really praying, you're hoping for a helping hand. And you know, a lot of the times they say there is no one is coming to save you. And although this is an advice that is very important for most people to realize, to be able to get up and do what is necessary to save their lives from whatever it is that is making them sad or stuck. In your situation, however, there is a helping hand coming to help you out and to rescue you. Let's pull out your cards, since this is the situation, and see how are you going to be rescued from this situation. Let's keep your main cards here that have explained the situation and see how are you going to be rescued from the situation, although you cannot see it at the moment. So you have the 9 of Wands. Wow. You have the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, the King of Swords. Wow, very powerful King of Swords here. And you have the Knight of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of court cards. Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. This is the 9 of Wands. It's not a court card. But anyways, we have 2 court cards here in conjunction to each other. And I kind of feel like there is actually... You know what I just said? That no one's coming to help you? No! you in your reading, like I told you, there is someone coming to save you. There is a helping hand, my dear pile number 3. You are going to be saved by... It could be many things with the King of Swords. Someone in a good position. Someone in a powerful position. Maybe someone with a strong character who is honest with the King of Swords. Does not like unfairness or tyranny. Someone who has the courage to speak up and to say what's right, regardless with the Knight of Wands of whether people like it or not. So a lot of courage there. I do see that, yes, you will be saved. And it seems like you're dealing either with someone or something that is quite unfair. Something that has great power. And you will equally have someone who comes in with strong power that will help you out in this situation. And that's why you have the 9 of Wands showing that you will be greatly protected. The 2 of Swords shows that although you cannot see it now, you can, however, see it energetically with the 2 of Wands, perhaps in your dreams or in your tarot readings, or with your spirit guides or the universe sending you message, telling you that there is a helping hand, that you will not be left out, and it is going to be okay, my dear pile number 3. Don't worry about your situation at all. You will be protected. And although you are seeing and hearing signs of rescue, you have not seen it yet. But trust with the 2 of Swords that these signs are going to manifest in your life. Wow, did you see that? You have 8 and 8. Oh my, 8 and 8 reminds me of the Lion's Gate. So this could be talking about a certain specific time astrologically. How can we do this? When some things are aligned. Let me check this out for you. Hold on, pile number 3. Pile number 3, the full moon is in Leo on the 5th of February. So expect to perhaps see something by that time. This is very cool. By that time, with regards to the area that you are concerned about or inquiring about. All right, that's really cool. How about, before we end your reading, we quickly take a look at what advice you have with regards to the situation. What are you advised to do exactly? All right, let's take a look at advice. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. You have the 5 of Cups. You have the King of Pentacles. My God, do you see that? 5 of Cups speaks of lack, feeling like you lack something. But then you have on the left hand the Queen of Pentacles, and on the right the King of Pentacles. So although you feel like you're alone and you're lacking something, the universe is strongly there next to you, and perhaps even your spirit guides are strongly there supporting you. They're by your side. You're not alone. Pile number 3. Do know that, do you see the full moon here? There's something in the full moon in Leo in February. Look out for that, pile number 3. And do know that you're never going to be alone. You're always going to be protected. And there is a lot of blessings coming from you. We did notice from the very beginning that you will be in a very unique position. That's really cool. You see the Page of Wands is very awake and very happy, feels like they're in a strong position, as opposed to the other cards. They seem beaten down a little bit. While as the Page of Wands seems to be very powerful, knows that they're in a very beautiful place. So yeah, you might feel some sort of lack or worry about a certain situation. It's extreme. I do see. Your advice is to endure and to know that was actually from the very beginning, to endure and to know that there are hands helping you, that you are not alone, my dear pile number 3, and you will get out of the situation. And the great news, that timing appeared for you. In fact, you're coming out of this very soon if you are worried about something. And my dear pile number 3, this is the end of your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. This book could really help you out in being a productive person and to achieve the dreams that you want to, set goals and dreams and actually achieve them for yourself, all while having fun. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, it was such a pleasure for me to do this reading for you. All the best of luck. Help is coming very soon. You'll be in a very favorable position very soon. Look out to that, and I'll catch you in the next reading.